About 10 years ago, I was a spearhead for an FBI investigation. That wasn't against me, but it is an interesting story. I met with a prospect who had an internal IT guy who really wasn't experienced, but had been serving the job for a while. He asked me to come in and take a look at their environment and see what I might recommend. In the initial investigation, I was looking at the computers and the servers, and I noticed something odd. We typically see an unnecessary amount of admins on a server. In this case, there was an extraordinary amount of admins on the server. There were probably about 12 of them in a company of maybe 35 people. That is extremely unusual and truly unnecessary. So I started looking at it, and I brought him over and I showed him the names. And I said, are these existing staff or is these old staff that have been removed? And he said, no, this is existing employees. I said, look, this is a security problem. There is no legitimate reason for this to exist. It's either criminal or malicious activity, or someone who really doesn't know what they're doing and they're just trying to mitigate security prompts and problems by giving full admin access. But there's a real problem here. So he took note and we parted ways. I'm not a pushy salesperson. I didn't hear back from him, and that's okay. But about 6 months later, he called me out of the blue and he said, look, I just want to thank you. I had a suspicion and that's why I called you in. And you confirmed my suspicion. Now there's an FBI investigation involving wire fraud, multiple employees, including the IT guy and staff I had out of country. There is malicious activity occurring, which is what I had suspected, and you proved that, and I just want to thank you for it. He wound up not becoming a client, but all in all, it was an interesting tale and something I like to share.